Some people above leverage. Okay, I think I did learn about that.
Okay,
anyway,
so
let's
the match.
get the match come here. Slot Zone's very first game. That's my scapegoat against Saturday Night Speedle Robo Ramen. Let's prepare to roll into this match here.
We might.
I think we are waiting.
Okay.
And yeah, here's the load. And here we go. Just talking about it. That's Nicolini on the Dynamo Roller with Ollie on the Rapid Blaster Pro. What do you think of this comp here, Covalent?
Oh, there's so many possibilities here. Tent, or is that a tent or umbrella? Oh, no, that's just umbrella.
Yeah,
went
no
down
umbrella
already.
from Otter on that side.
Yeah, that's my scapegoat has the early advantage here, but Cursed Kid is putting a lot of pressure here on the right side, making sure to keep eyes away from their teammates.
Yeah, good job doing some distraction, although really in favor of That's My Scapegoat so far, as Sauce is now crossing the field with the hammer, looking for a pick, finds one on Ollie, throws it on Nico too. Amazing opening play from Sauce here too. They are weak, but this should be a zone flip for that Saturday Night Speedle.
Yep, and here we have now Speedle in control of mid. They do have their Spotana go down, but we have a grab in play. There's many things happening right now. Their Enki has gotten splatted, and right now it seems to be... Oh, wow, okay, they managed to flip the zone from afar. I guess the Dynamo's right there, huh?
Yeah, the Dynamo's right there, and the interesting attribute about That's My Scapegoat comp is they have 3 weapons that really can poke it a long distance, and right now, an excellent play from them. Nico is just trying to get a pick, but doesn't quite get it as Otter is able to block that out with her Brella there. Now attacking with the Inkjet. That's another pick from the side of Saturday Night Speedle as they are working on a lockout here, Covalent.
Yeah, they are definitely trying to take control of Elbow, but being careful to not overextend and get caught off guard. They fall back a little bit, allowing That's My Scapegoat to regroup a little bit more. And now the zone is about to get flipped, but this grab is helping them keep control. And Enki got splatted with Zuka!
Yeah, you know, it seems like every single time That's My Scapegoat seems like they're going to flip the zone, Saturday Night Speedle pulls 1 or 2 amazing picks, and that is yet another pick on Barry on the bow. Curse Kid here putting a ton of pressure, finding another pick on the splatter shot, and we're getting close to a potential knockout for Saturday Night Speedle.
Final push! It's now or never.
It really is now or never. They basically have to hold forward on the zone, but Curse Kid finding yet another flip as 3 go down from the side of That's My Scapegoat. You know, that game ended up being way more snowbally than I expected it to. That's really interesting.
Yeah, I believe... I didn't pay attention to if anyone was getting aura during that game. At the beginning, I was seeing the Wiper player. My bad if I keep forgetting the names of players. I kept seeing the Wiper player getting a couple picks and not quite finding the third one to get the aura state, but those 2 picks are huge for the rest of the team to move forward.
Yeah, you know, we saw this sort of at the beginning. Robo Ramen on zones, you can come in multiple directions. Hagglefish, you can come multiple directions, but ultimately the nature of the mode is that the tower only moves in a set path. So it's a little bit more predictable where the action is actually going to be. And as we move into Hagglefish here, let's take a second and see what these loadouts look like. Hagglefish Market Tower Control.
Yeah.
We could get that up there.
Something that a teammate of mine was commentating, or whatever. Lost train of thought.
Yeah. So if we could take a look at the Hagglefish zone here, I think we might see an adjustment coming out from one of these 2 sides. Although interesting to see that the Charger has stayed the same on the side of Saturday Night Speedle, and it looks like they're really just sticking with this crab loadout, and no one has really made a ton of progress in mid yet. Although that is 2 down on the side of That's My Scapegoat.
Yeah, and there's 3 down, and there's a Suka on their side, waiting for that opportunity to push back. That's My Goat. I believe the team names are reversed.
Yeah, I think, as we see here, Saturday Night Speedle is doing a good job of getting on the tower and holding space to the first checkpoint. And this first checkpoint is clear, as they are able to clear out the Blaster player on the side of That's My Scapegoat. That's My Scapegoat really trying to hold this tower, although they're super duper close to just popping the checkpoint. Excellent Zuka there from the side of Saturday Night Speedle, canceling the crab, and Otter is pushed up so far, finding yet another pick with this Inkjet. She's done such a good job holding so far. We might see a fall of the second checkpoint, but no. That's My Scapegoat says no. That might be it.
Otter jumps out. Fantastic call there. And fantastic push. 32 points. That is nothing to scoff at. Yeah. Enki very quickly going on to right side to take some space on the spot where they're going to stop for a checkpoint.
Yeah, and That's My ScapeGOAT has a very interesting loadout here. We don't see V-Pro that often, but don't forget that Crab is super duper powerful here, right?
Yes.
Like you can just set it up on top of the canopy, you can set it up in mid, but unfortunately, so far, That's My ScapeGOAT just hasn't really been able to get a lot of momentum in mid. It seems like every single time they've been getting 1 or 2 picks as, whoa, Saturday Night Speedle is yet again able to stack their specials. Oh, Nico comes through, 3 down on the side of Saturday Night Speedle as now it's That's My ScapeGOAT's time to push.
Yeah, now they're taking up the ramp to prevent Speedle from regrouping too fast and forcing them into that little alcove on the right.
Oh, so close on the side of Nico. Almost got their splashdown out. As you said, they forced them into the alcove, but now, once again, the patented specials from the side of Saturday Night Speedle just team up on poor That's My ScapeGOAT, but they did pop that first checkpoint, which is the first challenge.
Yeah, Speedle has fantastic synergy with their specials. They know exactly when they want to pop them in relation to what the current game state is. And now they're pushing way further now, reaching the final checkpoint. No, second,
yeah,
third?
pushing the checkpoint number 2. They
yeah.
almost broke it the other time, and now it looks like they are going to break it this time. Ollie has to back up. Unfortunately, it's just Ollie alive is able to get the tray, but this is looking really dire for That's My ScapeGOAT.
Final checkpoint. Avocado is on the plat. This is a very, very heavy push, but That's My ScapeGOAT manages to push them out of their spawn. However, Sauce is still fighting up there.
Sauce is doing rat things on the top right, just annoying them and giving them, they might have had the 3-down situation here, but ultimately they bought their team enough time to get back to mid with an excellent slice from Juani is just holding down space in mid. It's been very difficult for That's My ScapeGOAT to get to mid. I think they're going to have to play a little bit differently if they want to take this position back.
Absolutely. We do have a bit of neutral here. However, Blaster goes down on the side of ScapeGOAT, and Shot goes down on the side of Speedle. Ooh, 2 down on Speedle.
This might be the change that we were looking for. Enki was able to get a really good pick on the Brella player and is now looking for the Charger, able to find the Charger too. Almost gets a third, but Sauce, once again, doing the rat things, is able to pull out 1 with the hammer. I think they just have to push regardless. With only a minute left, they're going to have to force something here on the side of Saturday Night Speedle.
They definitely need to put a lot more pressure onto Speedle to not let them get those specials that are so adept at using.
Exactly. They don't want the special train to start here, but Otter does have the jetpack already and finds yet another pick, this time on poor Ollie, and yet another one on Nico. It is a 2v2 situation with Barry taking up the rear here, just trying to charge his Crab, but only 24 seconds left. They're going to have to make a move really soon.
I don't hate the position they have right now. However, now I kind of do. Things change really fast in this game. That's My ScapeGOAT goes. I was gonna say 2 down, but then the other 2
all down. Unfortunately, it's just gonna be so hard for them to get back into mid. And you know what a well-organized performance from the side of Saturday Night Speedle. It seemed like just about every time, whether that be on offense or defense, they just had the combination of the specials, whether that be the hammer or the inkjet or even the Crab coming out from Juani, just working together to either push their lead or defend their lead.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that they've practiced many different scenarios in these map modes and are able to adapt very quickly to the different situations that they find themselves in.
Yeah.
Here, for example, when
that wipeout was just key, right? Like they got them all down while playing offense.
I'm not sure if I believe we're gonna see one of these teams coming back for the stream in a set coming up. But let's see the comps here.
Yep, as we go into Clamblitz with a very cool transition there.
E-Leader.
Yeah, it looks like Juani has been sticking with the Crab Charger, but now it's switched to the E-Leader. Why do you think they went that way?
E-Leader can hold a lot of pressure in this map. It can see everything in mid.
Indeed they can. And also, speaking of changes, is that a reflux coming out from the side of That's My ScapeGOAT?
Good catch.
Is that I think that's probably, if I had to guess, either Barry or maybe that's Nico playing the Reflex. You know, Reflex is such an interesting weapon because in a way people think of it as just like, oh, it's a paint spammer, right? Like it's just going to spam a bunch of paint. But Reflex can do very well if it's done in the right hands.
Absolutely. It's a very fast weapon. It charges one shot incredibly quickly. And with the hitbox buff that every weapon got, Reflex being a shorter range weapon got a higher or a larger hitbox increase than many other weapons. So it's looked a lot more reliable, but we are seeing here a fantastic push from Speedle, putting a lot of pressure on Spinner and getting ready to score 2 footballs onto the goal.
Indeed, it's the patented just special pressure coming out from the side of Saturday Night Speedle as they score a couple, but very good job from the side of That's My Scapegoat, able to shut that down way faster, preventing that second football you were talking about from even getting in, as now they are regaining control. But again, Sauce is just doing the rat things yet again. They are annoying That's My Scapegoat from underneath the plat and then just positioning themselves in ways that is really hard to deal with. As Enki also goes down to Curse Kid, who is on an absolute terror here.
All right, and here comes the special rush. I am noticing that Speedle is doing a fantastic job at holding ground even when they are in disadvantage, just like backing up just enough to not put themselves in harm's way, but allowing their team to have a better chance at regrouping. It's really cool to watch these two teams go head to head because we have a lot of mechanical skill between both teams, but I do feel like That's My Scapegoat needs to be coordinating a little bit more their specials. That bubble didn't really feel super useful in that moment, but it is preventing them from pushing forward a little bit.
Yeah, you know, That's My Scapegoat has been basically doing everything they can to sort of slow the tide of the aggressive on the side of Saturday Night Speedle, and here we see them do an excellent job. Push them off of the plat here, and now they really have to convert it, right? Like we talked about this Reflex earlier and how well it paints. Nico is just going to spam the missiles here and basically call out for their team where the opponents are, although that becomes really difficult when you have Curse Kid doing a bunch of these flags, finally punished by Barry. I think it's finally time for That's My Scapegoat to move up.
Absolutely. This is their chance. They set up the crab. There's 2 down. They're staggered on the side of Saturday Night Speedle. And that is fantastic. A fantastic
the Enki roller. Let's go. And the cancel on the side. If That's My Scapegoat's going to move, it's going to be off of Enki with the double. They have so many clamps, Covalent.
Ooh, this is fantastic map control for them. Can they keep the momentum?
One more.
Oh, nice lead.
That is okay. I think that's exactly what we were looking for out of the side of That's My Scapegoat.
But wipeout, that means they're going to accelerate really quickly.
They are. Here is where they need to transition from that aggressive offense to aggressive defense in a way and set up their specials. They are a ways away, but if Nico can get the missiles out, then that means that they will slow down Saturday Night Speedle considerably.
3 specials up on the... Oh, 2 specials. Oh, wow.
Okay.
That was the sniper going down.
Oh, Kwani going down is a big one there, although Otter here doesn't really get maybe what she wanted out of that jetpack. Sauce is kind of in their walls with the hammer. With a hammer throw here, we could see something big. Sauce bringing one down. We might see a lead swap with just one more point.
Wipeout! And the aura.
The aura on Sauce. We talked about the aura. We're finally seeing it today. Only
7 points remaining.
3 more clams, but 2 down on the side. Otter has all of them.
Whoa!
The 1 point meme is real, Covalent, and That's My Scapegoat stays alive.
Yeah, they're going right in. They know that this is their chance. They have to push.
You know, I think we could potentially see a conversion here. If Enki can get the bubble like he's been doing so well this entire set today, just in the spawn, but he goes down. They can't afford to push without enough. Ollie doesn't care. Ollie's just going to score. They're going to rely on Barry and probably Nico to try to get a pick here, but they do need to score some more clams before the basket goes back up.
They do have a decent amount of turf control here. They are getting staggered a little bit, but they're scoring a lot.
2 more clams? They're going to need 1 more. No way! Meme. What? Are you for real right now?
What a game! Oh.
There's still a possibility, but they're going to have to hold forward, and maybe with the 15 seconds
they need to make a
football
football.
They need to get a football, and no.
That was such a hype game. Holy!
You know, when I saw them rush forward with the ball, I thought, this is not it. They don't have enough, but then the foresight of Barry to climb up the spinner and get on the grate there to sort of stall it out with clams. I thought they might have had enough, and they were just a single clam short.
Oh my gosh, both teams were one clam away from knocking out.
Look at this replay. Look at this replay down here. 2 alive, and I think we even just saw the jump come in too. But Saturday Night Speedle had the heads-up awareness to just say, okay, they might be about to knock out, but we're going to send all of our resources. Just look at this.